we are. We are just waiting for the last loader. Ah, yeah, it was Fladudes who was missing. Either way, we are in the draft, and it is Balkan Bears Corleone versus Hehe United, and the team name is pretty amazing. Hehe will someday be united. Either way, Hehe has finalized their draft. What means draft? I mean their roster. Nihis, Chips, and the guy with the funny signs is Hava, like HWA, and Blue Banana and Fire also joined. Like their team manager Azalo, at least I know from him that like they finalized this roster, so this is how we're gonna see Hehe post TI. They actually had quite a nice battle when it comes to qualifying for the TI. Like till the very end of the qualifiers, like there was still an option or like a possibility, like it was a slim chance that he actually makes it into the TI qualified teams. Balkan Bears, the Romanian guys, I know on Join Dota they are signed up as Portuguese, but this is just because Padrino is Portuguese, but the team name as such, they are Romanian. And yeah, for those guys who know it, yeah, Balkan Bears is a Romanian esports society. Awesome guys, like I had the honor of meeting them at the Comic-Con 2014 in Bucharest. I was there with Coucher, for those people who watched it back then, and we met a lot of people. We met Patrino, we met the guys from TCN, from Next Please, so we met a lot of Romanian guys, and it was was a pleasure for me at least. Either way, so this is a team based on MMR, like they are all top in the leaderboard pretty much. Like We is really the top, he's the #1 MMR player, and yeah, let's see. The project is really new as such, but they proved already in Starladder, they proved in many other smaller tournaments so far that they can definitely win. They just need like this how can I say, this practice within the team to get big, and yep, I'm wishing them all the best. Either way, we have to look in the draft. My name is HeflaTV. You're gonna see this game here on HeflaTV 1, and for all those guys who always leave after the game, they're gonna play 2 games. This is a best of 1. If Hehe wins or Balkan Bears wins, I'm gonna cast the follow-up game as well, so I go into the winner game. So if you're a Balkan Bears fan and they win, you can just stay here, you're gonna see the next game as well, and the same goes of course for all the Hehe fans. Either way, first ban stage is through, and we have the Ancient Apparition with the Wisp. They don't want to see this. That's quite interesting, because I have never seen an Ancient Apparition first ban in the last, I don't know how many thousand months, but okay. It's interesting. On the other side, we have very specifically banned out the Doom plus the Void, and this is very interesting because now we actually have the opportunity, the possibility that Lycan is coming out. It would be absolutely amazing because, I don't know, I mean, for those German guys maybe in the chat, you saw me casting the entire TI, and there in the entire TI there was only 3 Lycans being picked, and I only casted 1, and this one lost. It was all in the group phase, everything else, main event, we never had a Lycan whatsoever, but no, Lycan is not being picked. We have a Witch Dog with a Death Prophet, so some nice push potential, plus look at it go. We have the Cast Maledict, and of course the more fearsome Death Ward coming out there for Hehe. On the other side, we have the Tidehunter secured and the Chakiro, so we have some push potential there as well with the Liquid Fire. We have Tidehunter as our candidate for the off lane, of course, and well, the Lycan, he's now getting banned, so it had to happen. Like, if you don't pick him latest at the second ban phase, he will get banned, and yeah, we have it. Second ban stage is up. Lycan is the first one, and now it's the turn for Balkan Bears to decide to go for something. They don't wanna see the Viper as a tanky core, and also, wow, what are those bans? Like, it's amazing. We see a Necro being banned out, and that was already with a Wisp and the AA being banned. Like, those bans are so specific. Like, I don't know if those teams watched each other or something, but oh my god. And someone said this, no one is Romanian. Oh, I can assure you that we is Romanian as Romanian you can be. I'm pretty much sure. But either way, we're gonna have the second ban stage completed here now. Bristlebach is being the last candidate to fall out of this draft. Okay, I understand the Priscilla and the Viper ban. I do not understand the Necro. I do not understand the Ancient Apparition. But sure, the teams, they must have a plan. They must, I don't know, they must have some sort of plan in their mind. And Undying it is. Undying, we saw Undying in the TI quite often, and it's a very, to be honest, Undying is for me one of those chars where you really never know. Like, first of all, we have Decay, so the fun part about Undying is, regardless of items, he's gonna have a ton of HP to nuke down because he gets all the strength from his enemies, plus the Tombstone. Unless the Tombstone is nuked down really, really fast, it's just a nuisance. Absolutely nuisance. It's so annoying to play against the Tombstone. You're permanently slowed, you're getting permanently damaged, like everything is being interrupted, may it be salves, may it be bottles, whatsoever. And then of course, like, there's a huge potential of like Undying actually healing up his teammates, himself, or use it even for damage purposes, especially when there's an all-out team fight with like 1-2 creep waves, plus maybe, okay, we don't have a Lycan or anything else, but like, wow. This is definitely interesting. I'm just reading something. Okay, just try to keep up with the chat. Either way, Razor it is on the other side. So Razor, one of the most popular picks, like as of late. After 6.81, this hero gets so much love. Like, I actually don't like Razor too much, but of course it's a nice thing to see, to have. But let's see how it works out. Razor, I guess, is our safe lane candidate then, or this is a safe lane Death Prophet. It might as well also be. Those two could easily swap around, and well, let's see. The fourth picks are there, and yeah, I'm just trying. Whoa, the chat says Jakiro solo mid. We get Skyraf or Meepo. Okay, let's see if you guys right with your prediction. It is a Crystal Maiden. There's no Meepo coming out. No, it's a Crystal Maiden. So Crystal Maiden at least ensures that Tidehunter, Undying, and Jakiro, they can definitely spam their spells. And that's a good thing. Like, if a Jakiro, Undying, and a Tidehunter, they can spam their spells, this is very, very effective. Like Tidehunter for obvious reasons, with the Anchor Smash and everything, the Undying with the Decay, etc. But still, like, I'm feeling there's some substantial, I don't know, something substantial really missing. Like, I want a Fed Core. And Balkan Bears, they decide to go for a Timbersaw ban. Okay, I can understand this one. Timbersaw would have been a nice offlaner here for Hehe. And now we see. Hehe is gonna ban out some core. Something. Okay, they ban out a Pugna. Interesting. Interesting to say the least. I'm just reading the chat. Oh, but either way, yeah, the fifth ban, and like, I don't know, I'm looking really forward what it is. What is this? What is it gonna be? What is it gonna be? Like, to be honest, I think there should be something. Okay. Now I'm very. I'm lacking words for this, to be honest. I'm baffled, I'm surprised. Okay, Balkan Bears. This is definitely interesting. So, Tidehunter, Jakiro, Undying, Crystal Maiden, and Lich. So, this game has to end relatively early for Balkan Bears. Otherwise, it's gonna take a bad turn for them, because we have a Death Prophet who's getting tanky more and more. We have a Razor, and he might as well even pick something else that can last longer in the game and transitions into a late game. So if this goes late, I'm not seeing so positive predictions for Balkan Bears here, but then again, they might as well just be interested in going aggressive with this lineup and finish it ASAP. I mean, the Tidehunter, he needs fast levels, get that Ravage fast up and fighting. We have Jakiro. I don't know, maybe, yeah, maybe it is a Jakiro mid, and I mean, the Liquid Fire being brought up fast is definitely nice against, like, as Haras in the first place, plus towers. That is definitely interesting, but I don't know. The Undying, Crystal Maiden, Lich would be then in one lane, or maybe they support Tidehunter. Let's see. We have a Darkseer being picked. That is our offlane candidate for Hehe here, and okay, now we see who picks up Okay, Haki takes the Titan, the Patrino, the Undying. That means we is on the Jakiro. That is Carry, Jakiro, Solitude, on the Crystal Maiden, and Lish, Leorio. The funny part is Leorio playing a Lish that fits his name. Lish, Leorg, like it's all a bit skeleton, kingy, Lish, drafty. But either way, we're going here in the game. And this is a very, very interesting draft, to be honest. Like this is gonna be. I'm gonna highlight this on this VOD. I'm definitely gonna highlight it on YouTube as one of the most exotic drafts I have had in a long time. Absolutely. But Hehe, they have to pick their last one. They have to pick their last one. Okay, there we go. HUD is in, overlays are in, and there we go. We're gonna introduce the players really, really fast, even though I already explicitly said everything in the draft. GG, have fun is coming out. Okay, that was a bit too early for the GG, have fun. Leorio playing the Lish, Haki on the Tidehunter. In the mid, we're gonna have We on the Jakiro. And Patrino is playing the Undying, Solitude on the Crystal Maiden, as we already have it. So far it looks like a dual lane with a central Jakiro mid farming. That's definitely interesting. On the other side we have Chips here playing the Witch Doctor. We have Fire, the Darkseer. He's gonna go in the offlane, I guess. And we have Nias playing the Earthshaker. Blue Banana still in the fountain here on the Death Prophet, our candidate for the mid. Or maybe it's the Razor Hava here at the moment. On the Razor. So let's see how the laning actually is for Hehe. I don't know, he's heading towards mid here, so I don't know. But okay, Havach is disconnecting, and what the hell did he write here? You will never catch up on Rupan Sansei. Okay, I guess this is some manga stuff I have no idea about. I'm too old for that. Either way, he's disconnecting, so we have a small pause here, which is very unfortunate because I was just done introducing the teams, which means we have to steal some time, which I can actually do in the Twitch chat. Oh, there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of Wii fanboys out there as well. What Hefla? Oh, Leorio name is Zenigata. Well, in this game, his name is Leorio. For me, at least. He didn't change name. Okay. So the official name is Zenigata. Okay, I can understand that. And someone is writing like, lol, either team will lose before 20 minutes. Yeah, this is very likely. Like, with this draft, it either goes fast or it will go one direction. Like, I don't think this draft is, like the draft of BBC won't contain too much late game potential. Like, you can still do quite some plays in mid game, especially if you get the right farm on the right heroes. But yeah, for late game I would definitely give the advantage to Hehe there, but like they first have to go there, and that's the biggest problem. But let's see how the laning goes. I think the laning is gonna decide pretty much 90% of the game. G question mark G Sec. Have I actually changed his name? Oh, okay, that's good. So how we originally have the right name now on Mr. Razor. So that at least is fine. Wow, calling name. Admin, please. Admin. Oh, that definitely won't help. Either way, they're calling G. That means we are ready. And so far it doesn't really change anything with the lane. It looks like, at least. We have one observer ward here on the Earthshaker. There's gonna be a top ward. The other one, also with 2 sentries, is on Chips here. That's gonna go for the bottom one. We have a side observer ward here for some nice rotations or against rotations from the side. So they have an easy lane here. And let's see. Is this really... Yep, the Death Prophet is gonna end up in... Yep, the Death Prophet is gonna end up in the mid. And we have a Razor Nihis combination. Maybe in the offline, and on the other side we have Chips and Fire here on the Darkseer. That's also very interesting. There are some pings coming out, but nothing really happening. everybody is just pinging and like, hey, look, there's some guys. Let's, I don't know, let's just look. And there's the mid ward here from BBC. So that's the second one. Hehe so far they're holding back on their wards for obvious reasons, like you want to plant those wards pretty late so you have more duration into the game. He's still holding on to his ward, but I guess this is gonna be some, I don't know. It's gonna get here. Yep, this is the ward. So still vision. No, it's actually no vision to the rune, but it will definitely scout out what's coming here from the side. Maybe possible rotations, plus whatever is going on here with that camp. So yeah, let's see. There's another ward actually placed directly next to the BBC ward, so they know exactly what's going on here in front of the tier 1 tower. And well, let's see. Tidehunter versus Darkseer with the help of a Lich on one side and the help of a Witchdog on the other side. That's definitely gonna be one interesting lane. Also Jakiro versus Blue Banana, definitely interesting. Like his first skill was of course Liquid Fire, some nice harass, and a Death Prophet at the start, not having too much regen as such. He has a salve and he already had a tango used, which was just a shared tango, and there we come. Look at the damage, look at it go. Liquid Fire just chipping away all the damage, and he's doing them CS. He's doing quite fine, 4 and 3, and the Death Prophet just 3 and 1 at the moment at farming. On the top lane we have Undying just stacking that decay all the way. He's using even a Clarity, he has to be just careful. Maybe with the Plasma Field he's trying to interrupt that Clarity, but yep. And now, Chips is finding here Haki. Haki trying to get some experience off that side pull, but in the end just pulling the creep wave in, so they're gonna meet. It's a big problem of course, because the Titan can't really go and have a lane presence as such, because you are always done next to the Iron Shell, which is of course pretty annoying. So they're missing out on some of the XP at least, but of course with the Lich in the lane and the sacrifice, it should be all good. And now, let's see, top Padrino is farming good. We have Gauntlets of Strength, Ring of Protection. Let's see where this is going. Like we have Static Link just stealing 14 damage, that's barely worth to mention. In the mid, well, Death Prophet getting early harass in by Liquid Fire, plus level 1 Breath now. This is level 2 Liquid Fire already. Blue Banana 7-2 and we is 11-5. So on Jakiro, he's doing quite fine at the moment against the Death Prophet in the mid. We are just 2 minutes in and a small advantage there. And there's even more harass coming out now here. There's the Liquid Fire, even the Breath. There's so much damage now coming his way. Like he really has to be careful. He's on a 200 HP. There is already the bottle, of course, up on one side. It just got brought in, and now, oh, Tombstone here, Padrino, but getting all his damage stolen. But there's the Crystal Maiden, and what a nice vision here. Padrino has to be really, really careful. But of course, also Hava against all these little zombies. You can't really go in there and now with all the damage stolen, but I don't know, Hava sticks around, at least grab the XP here on that creep. Yep, he definitely gets hit. I mean, he has over 100 damage stolen, so that was definitely good. The Fissure of Hehe is there, really, really nice, but also he lost a lot of HP. He has to eat through his tangos. Like, that's the good thing about BBC's draft here. They really force the enemy into using a lot of their regen very early. We have a bottle now on, oh, Decay. Padrino is trying. It actually hits, but this is only 90 damage. But Jakiro, is Jakiro there? A Liquid Fire. No boots on Jakiro, so he can't actually catch up. I think Liquid Fire would not have been enough. Like, there was still a tango ticking, or he could have used it. And that was 160 plus minus magic resistance. I don't think that would have been enough for a kill if it was only Liquid Fire. But at least Padrino is getting some farm. He is 7-1. The Razor has like 10 CS advantage, but of course he had to leave the lane now, which means he's losing some CS, and Padrino can actually catch up here on that Undying as such. And let's see where this is going. Haki 13-0, but of course we have the Darkseer, and he's farming quite well. He went for Tranquil Boats on a Darkseer. That's also very interesting. Oh, do we have a go here on Padrino? Maybe there's a nice blocking Fissure, and then the Static Link. Solitude is there in the background, and now, yep, he's gonna steal there, but oh, the Tombstone is coming up. Decay as well. There's just 42 damage stolen. Now, I don't know, maybe he's gonna heal that Tombstone as well. Yep, he's gonna heal that Tombstone, and now he's held in place here. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage, and Hava is going down. This is the first blood for BBC. Perfectly done. He got baited in, like, by killing that tombstone, but nice heal. I was right, I was like predicting like, oh, he's probably gonna heal that tombstone and then we're gonna have it. Either way, Knee is also getting his clarity interrupted, and we also have here some nice crovels on the bottom lane, but Haki, I don't know, Haki is doing fine. I wonder what is he going for. Like, I mean, with the Crystal Maiden aura, we might actually not see, for example, arcanes on him. I guess that won't be really necessary. Maybe we're gonna have a Blink Dagger rush on him or anything similar. In the mid, we pretty much has rune control. Like, he had a haste rune, and now he's gonna have, yep, he also has the regeneration rune, and he's starting to really chip away that tower. That tower is getting just damage all the time, already on 400 HP just by casual liquid fire coming out all the time. This is a level 3, and of course the biggest thing you can achieve on a Jakiro is the level 4 liquid fire, and then you can just spam it away, and you see it. Look at the HP of the tower just going down just by doing nothing. He even helps with some right clicks. Maybe he even wants to push the tower. It's not in the Nair range yet, but the next time he wants, maybe he commits there. And oh, Nihis is trying to TP out here top, but well, Solitude is getting that kill on Patrino. They're really happy on this lane. Hava, he did not steal any damage, and the zombies are still following him. The zombies doing so much damage now that he's so low on HP. The zombies even get their enrage up, still doing quite some nice damage, and they're again driven out of the lane. And now in the mid, there's a cliff used because yeah, Wii is already making pressure. New liquid fire has been applied, and now it's about who gets the deny. Oh, Jakiro gets the tower. Wonderful, but Darkseer, oh, that was some bad timing. The dual breath actually not hitting, but the Darkseer coming in the mid. That's definitely interesting. We have the Lich actually who got the rune, and Darkseer instantly just sprinting back to his offline. So he's rotation so far without any crazy effect whatsoever. The top lane, I don't know, it's the second time someone dies there. In the other lanes, it's at least a tower pushing. I don't know, maybe they want to make something happening. Wii is rotating top now. He's going to be the mech carrier as well. So he has the recipe for... Oh my god, but he's running directly into 2. Where's the Fisher? There's the Fisher. Liquid Fire is maybe coming out. Oh, he's getting stunned. He's getting stunned. Forth and back here. This ward made it possible. It's almost dying, but it was still enough to just see Wii's rotation. Nobody else just guarded him there. So Wii's just running into 2 and... nothing they can do. This is really bad, to be honest, because like if we would have been alive, they could have just spammed them out of the lane and transitioned into a next tower push with liquid fire, the decay spam and everything. But this way, at least the Razor and the Nihis here on the Earthshaker, they get some farm up, which is of course quite good for them because their lane was pretty much a disaster against the Crystal Maiden. But he just died, but he's just coming back, and there is the spam. You see the breath, liquid fire coming out, and yeah, he's trying to buy some time, of course, Hava, but now look at this. There's a nice block on Fisher, but is there... Oh, there's a tombstone coming out, there's an ice path, and so much damage. Nihis is going down, and with this, I don't know if the tombstone survives a bit longer, which it might does, yep. They go for the tier 1 tower, and now with all the zombies here spawning around those creeps, I don't think they can do much. Like, the tower is busy, I don't know, firing on Wii and the zombies, and in the end they get a kill plus a tower. That's a perfect trade. You can't do it much better. 8 minutes in, BBC has a 2-kill lead, and I don't know, I don't think they need to stop here. Liquid Fire is doing so much. Like, he's also skipping Macro Fire because useless. And now, oh, there's a nice block and fish here of Jakiro. There are the rotations. Are they coming in? Ice Path would be still available, but he's getting stunned by Nihis. There's stun number 1. Hava just chipping away so much already, and yeah, they sacrifice. Wii Solitude also going down in the background by the Witch Dog. And yeah, that's definitely not so optimal. The Fishers of Nihis, they make the plays at the moment here for Hehe United. Like, without his Fishers, none of those kills would have been really possible, because the block in by his Fishers and a disable by his stuns, like the early picking up the Enchant Totem was definitely nice. And someone is pinging out that there is a Null Talisman dropped. I guess that was the one. Yeah, that was the one from the Daft Prophet. They just said, hey guys, just have a look there. Tidehunter, actually, he went for Arcanes. Okay, I was wrong. Like, I thought maybe we're not gonna see Tidehunter with Arcanes. He could have had a dagger pretty much in the next 300 gold if he would have skipped the Arcanes, but he finished Urn of Shadows, Arcane Boots. So at least it's nice for their sustain, of course. We have also Arcanes on Undying, so when it comes to mana, they can spam like hell. And you see Patrino here, Oh, oh, Pacino, that's a bad idea, of course. They're just, walking around, and there's a decay. But he has to be careful, though. There is Haki coming in. Oh, but nope, nothing really happening. But at the end, there's a rotation. Again, Nihis, perfect Fisher, Solitude just being in there. And there's a casket used, but oh my god, maybe that's enough damage. Nihis using the Aqua Slam just to finish the Crystal Maiden off. And I don't know. In the meantime, we have Lish. He just got the kill on the Darkseer, so it's a 1-1 train on the opposite lanes, and unfortunately he did not have enough for the Liquid Fire here, but now Liquid Fire spam on Hava, of course, but maybe there's a rotation from the background. Chips just used. Oh my god, is there a casket? Casket would be definitely interesting. Now there's Liquid Fire spam coming out, but he's getting healed by Patrino at the moment, and yeah, they're coming back. Only downside is Blue Banana Invisibility Rune. This is definitely he wants to fight here. They definitely want to fight here. There's the Invisibility Rune, there's the casket. It's not bouncing whatsoever, but fire is coming in there. And now from the back there we have Blue Banana, and now he's going red. Like Hava is trying to get out there. Is there any interrupt? No. Patrino just trying to make something happen here on Hava, but now he has to run out there. He's relatively fast, but he's definitely not fast enough to outrun Blue Banana. So I don't know if those ghosts might actually be enough. I mean, he's still getting a lot of like strength up and running, but I don't know, he's trying to do the jukes, but not enough. So this is definitely a bad fight for the Balkan Bears at the moment, like with the Invisibility Rune on a Death Prophet coming here from in the background. Not so good. 6 and 4, 11 minutes in, and yeah, they have to apply pressure with this draft, because you can't go like 30, 40 minutes. That's just not working. Like we have a Ravage actually, used in the last fight, or actually it was not used in the last fight. It was used for the Darkseer, as far as I know. And now they want to get at least the last one here, apply some more pressure. But you see, Hehe, they want to defend it, and I think that's the right decision. They need to interrupt BBC as much as they can, and now Pacino is coming in, decay spam, but he just hit fire there, and yeah, we just chipping away the tower. The tower actually being now in deny range, so I don't know if they want to go for it. Yeah, the tower is getting denied, but they're going in. Blue Banana taking so much damage already. Nice Fisher here so far, but he's just going down. Now in the background, Hava. What do they focus? Is it Hava or is it the rest? No, they go for him. He's slowed. Crystal Maiden, Frost Blast, Ice Blast. Now they can freeze him as well, but of course he has to be careful with the Eye of the Storm. So much damage on Solitude, but in the end they go back. Do we have a mech? The mech carrier, is it already used? Yeah, they just used it. So in the end it's a denied tower and 2 kills. Okay-ish trade for sure for BBC, and they keep on going. They keep on going. The good thing is, for the next fight, if Hehe is permanently defending this and making those trades, it's not really working out. Plus, they fight into a Ravage now, and the Ravage, of course, can hurt. The Chain Frost is also still available. So for a good fight, the Chain Frost would definitely be a nice candidate to be used. But now we have... Oh, there's a nice vacuum. Echo Slam in a wall, but now... Oh my god, the Chain Frost, it's bouncing forth and back. Chips with a Death Ward, doing a lot of damage in the casket, holding Patrino at the moment in place, and the Crit Swarm finishing him off. Also finishing him off, nice double kill here, and Blue Banana now, of course, with his ultimate. So much damage here. There's some urns coming out, but Pacino, I think he's gonna die to the Razor pretty much soon. Yeah, he's not even... Yeah, this is an ultra kill for Blue Banana. He came in perfect timing. 4 down for BBC, and he did defend that tower, and that's really convincingly. So only a 2 for 4 trade, but Banana is really getting fat. Like, this was the ultra kill on him. Tower defended. Tower didn't even take too much damage. That was Cliff, no liquid fire and whatever used, and there's some spam. There's some spam blinks coming out by Patrino. But yeah, in the mid now, we're gonna see that tower maybe falling. And yeah, we see we already on the way for the tier 2 tower, but in the mid there's a rainbow of rotations. The problem is they don't really have any, I don't know, like anything to stun, anything to catch it up, and I don't know, we farming now on the jungle. Let's see. This is, I mean, they have awesome push potential, but the problem is they do not have enough lockdown. Oh, there's the stun out by Nihis. He's being stowed. Oh my god, he wanted to go for the totem stun. Now, yeah, with the gush, Patrino is definitely getting it. And yeah, this is Nihis down. This is of course a very important step, because the Fishers, they have so far made the plays. Nihis also with the Echo Slam next to the wall. Last fight was absolutely amazing. Now we have... Whom was that for? Ah yeah, the Cloak. The Cloak came out for Patrino. That definitely also helps, like, in the next fights. And let's see. Liquid Fire being applied to the tower and everything, but Cask being used and Haki. Oh, there's Use Scepter, panically used by Blue Banana. He didn't want to get this. Crypt Swarm trying to do something, but yeah, they're chipping away that tower slowly. But now, Hehe, they rotated. They got a tier 1 top already, so it was a nice trade for them. Yet, also very nice by We here. Applying the Dark Seer plus the Liquid Fire on multiple targets, not just creeps, also heroes and the tower. Tower still losing a lot of HP, and we just continuing to spam here. But now all of Hehe are here. Liquid Fire applied. This tower is gonna be in deny range. And with that being said, there's Liquid Fire, but Wee is being stunned. Mac used, wall on top. There's the Ravage. The Ravage is coming out, and now the Chain Frost. The Chain Frost is not bouncing. It is not bouncing. That is, of course, really, really bad. But Solitude with a nice ultimate, and this time Blue Banana's going down. This is really, really bad. Just like Chips with a new cask, but dying now. So Fire is trying to get out of here. In the end, it's a 3-for-1 trade. Plus the tower is going down. The tower was not denied, but yeah, this is exactly what they needed. They need to focus down the Death Prophet, and they continue. It is tier 3 tower time. We already working on that, like Liquid Fire applied to everything. I don't know, one creep still alive, back to protection, not there. Nice block on Fisher, but they get the kill on the Earthshaker. He was frozen, plus the blast, and Patrino, like with a nice combination, Decay and Soul Rip. He really ripped him apart. And next creep wave is coming, and they just keep on pushing. It keeps going like this. There's like cask here on Weeds, but it's not bouncing too often on him, and therefore it's all fine. And yeah, Liquid Fire. Actually, he's spamming that now on the creeps, not on the tower, which is pretty interesting. Crypt Swarm now. Everybody's back except, of course, the Nihi's Earthshaker. And I don't know if BBZ keeps on going for this. Like, Top, we have Haki now actually farming, so they fell back. 70 seconds still on the Ravage. We have to swap into the net worth, and we see, yeah, after that ultra kill and all that farm, Blue Banana, he's definitely leading in net worth. When it comes to XP, BBC has now 1,500 experience lead. Before he had pretty much the same, but the last fight turned it around again. You see it here, the 3-for-2 trade there was definitely worth it for them. They get also more experience now. I actually was a bit afraid of the experience craft because they stick together all the time, but now, oh god, Nihis, there he's slowed. That's number 1. Decay, Ice Path, and the rest should be just, yeah, chipping him away. And this is opening, of course, more space to go for the tier 3 tower. So Nihis not really happy. He has 1,000 gold, and I don't know, like, it would be enough maybe for Arcanes, but he doesn't need Arcane, he needs Blink Dagger. He really needs to go in and Echo Slam the BBC roster. That would really make sense, and that would hurt so much. Either way, 18 minutes, and we have to look at the Goldcraft as a last thing. He had, for a small time, actually a lead there, even with all the towers and everything going down. But now, even with the last fight there, plus the tier 2 tower going down, it's almost a 3k lead for BBC. But this is like all these crafts, they're not saying much, to be honest, because everything of that could be turned around at any point. Ravage is ready. It's a level 2 Ravage as well. Nies is respawned back, so it's a 5-on-5 pretty much. I don't know what they want to do, like chip away more tier 3. At the moment they are successful, at least to a certain extent, because nobody of Hehe is fighting because they know they need 5 people. Then again, we have Rui also not applying pressure in the form of Liquid Fire, so I don't know, there's the breath, there's Liquid Fire, so he's clearing out the creep waves and everything, it's all good, but as I said, no pressure applied to the tower because it's too hot. If he gets stunned here, Cascade, then the Crypt Swarm would be won. A second nuke would come from the Earthshaker, and all that, I think that's a bit too much for Wee's HP pool as such. But for the next fight, they also have Whale of Discord ready now here on Wii. We have to look at the items overall anyway. Like Blink Dagger initiation is there now of Haki. I also thought maybe Fire might be interested in a Blink Dagger because his walls so far did quite a decent job, but he's far away from it. He got like 1,000 gold, and well, let's see. Still no Liquid Fire on the tier 3 tower, but now with the Razor being out and farming, that's definitely good, but he has a TP scroll. He can come back anytime he wants to, so well, let's see. There's a Liquid Fire, and yeah, I mean, It's on the right side, but they just get some casket up. It's all good. It's still bouncing, but yeah, they're getting back. They're regening up. It's still fine. I mean, this time at least they applied some pressure on the tier 3 tower. So slowly but steady, they chip it away. But of course, we has to get in range for the entire thing. It's what's a bit weird. I thought maybe they put a ward here somewhere, so they have even uphill vision. But now, Chips just supplying here again the Fissure. Oh, but the Ravage is coming in, but I don't think they can really react to this. Nice. Now there's the nuke. He's already going down. There's the Death Ward, and Blue Banana's already coming in. Oh, what a nice vacuum. So many people are down already. Or Mao, that Echo Slam, that really hurt. Nice just came back instantly, but he has 30 HP. Now Petrino is being focused. Just one more stun by the entire thing. It's 4 for 1 trade in the end. I mean, the buyback of Nihis was definitely worth it. The tower did not lose any more HP. I don't know, after this fissure, the engagement of the Tidehunter was, I think, a bit optimistic, because the problem is they couldn't really follow up because they had to go around the fissure, and therefore they weren't there fast enough. I mean, it was fast enough for Nihis, but instant buyback, and then the Echo Slam still made sure they secured a kill, plus Pacino then also being caught out by the cask, and that then also being enough damage on him easily. So 15-15, 21 minutes in, and this fight, that costs them. Look at it, XP, 4k lost. Now maybe though in the mid, there's the casket being spammed out, but it has nothing to bounce to, so they can still go for it. Now at least the Liquid Fire spam is coming up. They need the next gush, and the next gush is coming now. Plus the Anchor Smash, and maybe he's trying to deny himself to the Ancients? No, it's not successful, so at least they get this kill, 13 seconds. And when I look at the buybacks, by the way, Crystal Maiden is the only one with the buyback, so I don't know, maybe they go mid for the tier 2 tower, now with the advantage of the Wish Dog being not there. Then again, only level 9, in 20 seconds he's back, and I think till then, Fissures, for example, should be enough to drive them out, or maybe they even drop the tier 2 tower. But let's see. We have at the same time Blue Banana. Exorcism is ready in 10 seconds. He will TP out, maybe after he gets that tier 1 tower, but now there's actually a cliff being used, and in the mid we see, yep, we see already chipping him, like chipping the tower away, slowly but steadily. But let's see, I don't know, like they're not really committing, like Undying is hiding in the back. This slow seed strategy, like Ni is going for a fissure, but this time it didn't even hit anyone, and it's also not a good position. But yeah, there's another Liquid Fire. It should be enough to get the tower down, and it won't be. Nope, it won't be denied. Pretty much perfectly done here by Wii. So they're all back to square one. Like the tier 1 tower actually fell. It was, yeah, Blue Banana even got that last hit, and that puts him really far ahead in net worth now. Like 10k. Chips just bought. What the hell did Chips do? Free smoke on cooldown. Okay, interesting. But so far, I don't know, with the pressure BBC is applying, I don't think they need smokes. Then again, we might see BBC now wrapping around here top and then going for the last tier 2 tower of Hehe. But still, I actually thought they could have really slow sieged the tier 3 tower, but then again, Wii's Liquid Fire was not applied all the time because he was just too scared that something is coming, and rightly so. I mean, there is a lot of nasty combos. I mean, we are facing here a double stun, a vacuum, and then of course when Exorcism is ticking and everything. I'm a bit afraid of the Death Prophet, to be honest, because now, like so far, sometimes they manage to burst him down, but now he has a BKB on top of a Yule Scepter, so if that BKB is popped, I don't think there's much they can do. But oh, in the mid here's Hava. Hava's dying! Hava is absolutely dying. Now Blue Banana has to be careful though. Oh, there's Chips. Lag, they say. Okay, I mean, Blue Bananas, I think he might actually interrupt the TP and go for something here. There is a Lich who's getting stunned with the Crypt Swarm, which is available. They get that Lich pretty much down really fast, and Petrino is in the background. Heal, 4 seconds on cooldown. I don't know, like this might be interesting to say the least. So they actually might turn it around. Then again, Haki is coming. Blink Dagger across here might be possible, and then Ravage both of them. But Fire, no, Fire's too far away, even if he uses... Oh my god, look at all the disconnects. I just see, like, my entire friends list is just coming online and offline. So Steam Volvo! Volvo! Volvo is just not working with us today, unfortunately. Okay, that gives me some time to actually read the chat a bit. Dumbass Witchdog thinks you can solo farm. Yeah, he paid for that, don't worry, he's not gonna do that again. Oh well. But still, like, I said it in the draft already, like, we are 23 minutes in, almost 24, and I don't know, like, another 10 minutes, and I have the feeling that it's a bit too late for Balkan Bass here. They really need to keep going, because Blue Banana is getting more and more dangerous, and also, like, I don't know, the Razor now with Ghanem's done. It's the AoE on the other side is also really strong, and they didn't break high ground at 20 minutes as I really tried to, but I don't know. Now even more people disconnect. Oh my god, this is gonna be. Well then, salute my Romanian friends and all the fans of Hehe. I'm taking another sip of my beer because this is gonna take a while. This is gonna take a while. Oh, perfect. German beer. The best there is. I exported extra to Hungary. Either way, what is the Tidehunter actually going for here with the casual Vit booster? Was this supposed to be a Rotovatus or something? Or, I don't know. The admin is just saying the Luxembourg servers just went down, or apparently they just went down. But then again, there should be more people just disconnecting because we're all on the Lux servers. And now he's calming us down. Ah, give it a few moments. It should stabilize. I'm pretty fine. We says I'm okay. Call 911 Merlini. Yeah, that's perfect. How many urns? Wait, someone just said 3 urns. Yep, there are actually 2 urns on the 2 urns on the BBC side and 1 on Hehe side. But yeah, like those 2 supports, I don't know, like they have a good chance to actually catch some urn charges here and there independently. Unfortunately, Crystal Maiden died before Hava died here, otherwise she would also got like 2 charges there. But yeah, I don't know. It's Blue Banana missing as last one, and then I don't know. But the players were right. Like the players were experiencing some lag before, and yeah, like what 5 minutes, 6 minutes later, the servers went down, and therefore they were absolutely right. Puppy paws. Oh, trust me, this is not a puppy paws. But the funny thing is, like here, when you look at this, the situation here in the mid, it could be actually a puppy paws, because now everybody has time to discuss how it is, what there is, and everything. And I don't know, if they want to, they can just look on the match ID, and with all that pause coming out, they can just scroll around and look where everything is. That's the downside, of course. But Blue Banana reconnected as well as Crystal Maiden. Now Darkseer, like all the reconnected messages are coming now. But let's see, I mean, I wish I could smoke, like Send down here in the chat just said like time to smoke a joint. Like I'm not talking about joints but normal cigarettes. Like as most people know, like people who follow me on the HeflaTV stream when I'm not casting, I'm streaming on my private one, and like I'm a heavy smoker. The problem is behind me there's some, I had like I almost said the F word, but there's a frickin' festival and there's some Hungarian like folklore music. It's just horrible, and it's so loud that my studio microphones actually pick it up. And this is really annoying because you guys don't want to have those urns on don't want to have those on the stream. And someone just wrote me that I'm blind because No, actually, it was a private message. But yeah, there's 3 urns. I didn't see the one on hockey. 3 urns. Okay, I love this one. It's cool. Now we just need 5 max. Oh well, but everybody disconnected after they shortly disconnected again, and now they all disconnect again. So it's a forth and back. But hey, we get we to say hello or something. Like. Like we is now saying hi to the viewers. Surprise! Aww. We count it as a hi. Yeah, there's a meeple. Hi. So we is saying hi. Everybody can say hi back. What? Undying's items. Oh, you know, guys, while we are anyway on that pause, I'm just gonna show you the items permanently in. I just don't want to hover over this situation here because the freaking thing is that the TP sound is still going on and it's so annoying. It's so annoying. But yeah, they're just missing one. Let's pray to Gaben. Please, Lord Gaben, give us connection. And that being said, they just disconnected again. Oh god. Never mind this. Yes. Who was the carrier in a tri-lane for BBC? Actually, there was no tri-lane. They went for a dual lane. Undying plus Maiden, Lish plus Tidehunter, and in the mid there was we with the Chakiro. That was the lineup they drafted, and or like the laning they went for. So there was no tri-lane as such. What, saying Hungary sucks, that's how you get Romanians on your side? Okay, why would that be? And Hungary doesn't suck. Like, I love both countries. I mean, I was in Romania like multiple times already. Like I live now for 3 years in Hungary, born in Germany, before that in Egypt and Canada. So I don't know, like I like it everywhere. I like where the people are awesome, and to be honest, like I have a lot of friends here in Hungary, but like I even have a lot of friends in Romania. Like they're all nice fellows, so I can't say I hate anything. Okay, now there's some Romanian stuff. Oh, what kind of microphone do you use? Are you using XSplit? The microphone at the moment is relatively cheap one because my other order is coming. Wait, I have to actually. So I can. Yeah, it's an old Logitech series. And no, I don't use XSplit. XSplit, I don't like XSplit. I like XSplit only when you have the full paid version. There's some perks that are superior to OBS. But when it comes to performance, easiness, and interface and everything, I just prefer OBS. And of course, it's for free, which you don't have on XSplit. And as you know, HeflaTV is a non-profit label, so all we do and all the money we get here, we reinvest it in software or hardware. But like, it's just enough to actually pay the electrical bill. But yeah, so XSplit, the full version, it's definitely not worth it. The advantage you get there, unless you have like really a high production value for a huge tournament, where you want to have multicams, multi-Skype stuff, and panel stuff with a real camera and everything like that. Unless that, OBS is definitely enough. Not worth it. Yeah, move the camera to not sound. Yes, I did. That's why I said, like, I don't want to show this here in the mid, because the frickin' TP sound, it's just annoying. The problem is, guys, usually on my stream I always talk with the viewers, but like here we have, of course, because it's a tournament, we have 90 seconds delay, and that's like, every time you hear me answering and stuff, then it's, yeah, it's definitely... Look what he writes. The game is safe to leave, we don't lose MMR, so that's absolutely fine. I'm trying to. Hungary's okay, but Hungarians in Transylvania are not okay. Oh well. And a German guy is asking, wohnst du aktuell in Deutschland? As a translation, that means, are you at the moment living in Germany? No, I don't. I live in Hungary. I haven't been in Germany for a long time. Oh, actually, no. Actually, it's not true. Like, I'm lying. I was in July for 2 days in Germany, saying hello to family and stuff. Reposting Invisible's Blues question. What? I already answered that question. I already answered if I use XSplit and stuff like that. It's really too bad that my answers come like with 90 seconds or 2 minutes delay almost. Oh, party at Hefla's. Yeah, party at Hefla. Yeah, yo, like whoever is living close to Szeged in Hungary, just give me a shout and we're gonna have a party after I'm done with casting, of course, that is. And someone is saying, lol, there's a guy called Visible Blue and Invisible Blue in the chat. Yeah, obviously that's the case because Invisible Blue is a spammer by nature, but since he is a guy who is following all the HeflaTV channels and my private channel as well, I made him mod because he's just having a look into like if someone is just spamming some whatever copy pastarino. So he actually made a mod account, and on the other account he just keeps spamming. Pretty much. On some days he's spamming so much that he should actually ban himself. But that's another story. What if someone is asking here if the team that I bet as reimbursement or is received? What? Please help me, I'm new to gambling. What is, there's not much to understand actually, because this is a best of one. There's no tie, no draw whatsoever. If you lose, you lose. If you win, you win. That would be my answer. Might not be satisfying for you though. Look at this. No more 25 points. Enjoy your -2 letter fact. How did you put Teshies as featured? I am Ice Frog. Tell me. If need be, do it in private. Oh, actually, I have to ask that as well. I wanna have Meepos as well in my private. So you are faggot. Perfect. Wait. Did I say it? 3? You gave 4. Cheetah, me and Tide. After this, what the hell are they talking about? Against your AS and Watchdog, I'm sure after servers work. Oi. Half-Life 3 confirmed. They are trolling hard. How? Oh, someone is asking, how do I like Hungary? Well, the language is hard. I mean, I'm quite talented when it comes to languages. I'm learning them relatively fast. But to be honest, when I came to Hungary and I was starting to learn Hungarian, it was, how can I say it? It was really a cock block I ran into. It was like a damn wall I was banging my head against. It's a crazy hard language. Like it's ridiculously hard. But once you get into the grammar and everything, it's all fine. So by now I can say I understand like the grammar. And I understand a lot of what people say around me. The problem is the vocabulary. Like the Hungarian words are not similar to anything you know, and I'm not talking about like those words that are actually like lean words from other languages, like taxi. No, I'm talking about like normal words, and nothing looks remotely like anything else. So you can't derive anything from Latin or from any other Romanian language, like French. Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, etc. And there's also barely any influence of like German languages, maybe any like Germanic languages from Scandinavia or German as well. So it's really hard. There's like in summary maybe like 50 or 100 words that come from other languages. Everything else is really pure Hungarian, and the Hungarians really like to be unique as well. So it will take me at least another year or two till I can say I can decently speak Hungarian. So yeah, that's, I know it was a bit long answer, but when it comes to Hungarian, it's really it's a tough thing to do. Like if you learn Hungarian, you might as well learn Mandarin or Japanese or something. It's just as hard. German with accent. What? German with accent? My German doesn't have an accent. My English maybe does. Yeah, it actually does. Like I have a small German accent though. So how do I like Hungary? Well, I like Hungary. I like the people. I like the place where I stay. I have awesome internet, by the way. And I don't know. Yeah. Where's the guys in your team? I don't know, at some point maybe the admin is you get a disconnect as soon as you reconnect, he says. So maybe we actually gonna remake that game. That might as well happen. The language is hard. What about German? Like seriously? If you want to compare German and Hungarian, then German is like, I don't know, riding a bicycle, and Hungarian is flying a space shuttle. I mean, as in for a foreigner learning the language, like for basic understanding and basic talk, like social interaction, conversation, going shopping, whatsoever. But of course, I mean, when it comes to like rhetorically high versatile German language, then of course you need also years of training, and not even Germans are capable of it. So I mean, every language can be, yeah, very sophisticated, but to be honest, like when it comes to high German and poetic German and stuff like that, it's a very sophisticated language. I mean, for a reason, German was also used many years even as a scientific language, because you can describe a lot of things very thoroughly. We have adjectives for one thing, but like 30 of them. You can aspects in life, like really with 1,000 words, which makes the German language so awesome, while other languages only have like 1 or 2 words to describe a certain aspect. So that's why I like German as such. Then again, in Dota, German is not too popular, but of course on HeflaTV we are also having the German channels, and we're trying to build up a German community as well, but for now we're on the English channel. But I'm still asking, I'm asking more questions. Someone is saying Japanese is easy. Oh sure, Japanese is easy. If you say so. I have to just that. I'm not a fan of Asian languages, therefore yeah, therefore I don't know. It's like, oh my god, I'm getting spammed with private messages now as well. Oh, someone just asked me in private, do I speak Romanian? No, I actually just learned like, I don't know, 10 words or so when I was in Bucharest, and that's pretty much it. But I'm actually planning to learn a bit at least. The good thing is I understand quite a lot, because you can really deduce a lot of words in the Romanian language. Oh, someone says, servers just crashed and my game disappeared. I'm so sorry for that. We is confirmed to be Ice Frog. Yes. And yeah, Coucher is just saying in the chat, like they loaded in the game of Osliki versus Dream Team, and it didn't help. So like making that, I guess I know. So I had to write that. Oh my god. Now a German guy actually wrote in the chat that my German didn't sound like my mother tongue, but yo, I can assure you I have a I have a it's my native. I'm a native when it comes to German. I'm born and raised there, and it's without accent. Oh well, unless you count my regional accent as an accent. That might as well be, because I was born in Saxony, but I'm not speaking Saxon. I'm speaking like a how you can call it Erzgebirge dialect sort of thing. It's like a really high hill, dirty English, dirty German. English is English is the hardest language to learn, that's true. Sorry for my bad England. Oh my god. Russian is easy. Я говорю по-русски. Yeah, Russian is actually easy. Like, most people think Russian is really a hard language, but it's not. It's easy grammar, and like all you have to do is learning the vocabulary as such, but the vocabulary is really based on a lot of lean words from other languages, and therefore it's really cool. Like you see, like once you can read that alphabet, you can really deduce a lot of words. So far the only thing that helps are Dota restarts and prayer. Oh well, it's still gonna take a while. But guys, like, while we are, I don't know, while we are talking here, I can also like make some, of course, advertisement. I'm not talking about playing ads, I'm talking about if you like HeflaTV, like the casters that are around here, like if you, of course, like either the English team or the German team or the Romanian team, then give us a follow there on the Twitch channel, and of course on Facebook. You always get the news when we are going online with what game, what caster, etc, 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 all that stuff. The same goes for Twitter. And even if you not use Facebook, but you use Contact here because you're from the East European region or from any CIS state, for example, we also have a Contact here account, so you can just follow there. All you have to do is look for HeflaTV. And by the way, if you're missing any game, like, oh my god, I missed the game of my most favorite team, or like Heflamok is so sexy, I want to hear him cast, then just go on our YouTube and also just subscribe there. Everything we do, even this funny conversation we do here right now with the Twitch chat, is gonna be on YouTube. Even that. I'm not gonna cut out anything, I'm gonna upload the entire thing. The only problem is, it sounds a bit retarded when you watch the VOD later, because like you can't see the Twitch chat on the stream, so I'm talking just random stuff. That's why I'm also reading the question before I answer it, so people actually know why I'm and what am I talking about. But it looks like, I can't believe that, I think it looks like everybody reconnected. And we go, guys, we go. Now we have to look at the mid here. What's going on? Yeah, he actually interrupted his TP. They had a long time to think about it, and Lish is definitely going down with the cast plus the Crypt Swarm. I was expecting that one. This was, to be honest, this pause was really unfortunate for Balkan Bears, because under normal circumstances the Death Prophet would have TP'd out, but this way they still have the opportunity. But now the Exorcism is going to be used. 2 are down from Balkan Bears, and that means this tower is definitely going down. The cliff is still on half on cooldown. That means, oh my god, this tower, yeah, it will be just obliterated with, yeah, with the power of the Exorcism. In the same time, we have here a bit split pushing, applying pressure on the tower slowly but steadily, but against the Exorcism, even Liquid Fire can't fight that. And now, oh, Blue Banana even finding a regeneration rune on the way back. That means now, oh, they can actually go for him, and Fire found him. Didn't interrupt the TP, but the Ice Blast is coming out now. There's no Macro Pyre, no mana for it, no nothing, so in the end he will definitely go down. He's at least stalling some time, but the fact is, tier 2 only got like 50% damage, and that's pretty much it. They lose the tier 2 tower in the mid, and now that everybody is respawned, we just went down, which means as Balkan Bears, they can't really do anything right now. And to be honest, I think we are at a tipping point of the game right now. 25 minutes. I've been showing graphs and everything before, but now actually we can use that. Like, we see that long amazing pause we had there, but now he is working on an XP advantage. The same pretty much goes for that 1k gold advantage they had. they pretty much lose it, and Hehe is gonna make like a 2k gold leap. In the meantime, they work on Roshan, but Hehe, oh my god, they're well aware of this now. There's the blinks, they're leaping, they're dashing forward, they want to contest this, but yep, Balkan Bears, they're well aware of this, so they are going back. And now Haki is farming here, but even that might be dangerous. Now we have here the plasma field scouting, Roshan is saying hello. Ha! Ha! Look at that, Roshan. Kongor just gave him a huge hit. Haki's still farming the ancients, but it's really, really dangerous though. If they get him caught there, maybe. But in the end, everybody's going back, and I don't know, maybe they even go back to Roshan, try to sneaky. But then again, we have this observer ward here, and with that observer ward, yeah, that blinks are coming out instantly here. The witch dog Chips is already saying, hey guys, they might be back to Roshan, and now, oh my god, Roshan is losing relatively slow his HP. But they're trying to bait him. The problem is that all happens under this observer ward, so he knows exactly what's going on at the moment, and it's also protected here by a sentry ward. Like, if BBC is going for a sentry ward somewhere in the mid, I don't know, I think they, like, if BBC is keep on going like this here with Roshan, Bates, fourth, and back, I think they just lose too much. In the mid we have Fire here now farming. Like, the problem is they stick together all the time. I don't know, maybe he's getting caught out now. Maybe they want to go for the Maiden. Maiden would be alone here, but they're all just saying hello. Now there's some blinks out. No, he's just giving vision in case there's a ward. But I don't know, he might be just grouping up to get a tier 2 tower bottom where they, like, in the meantime, we have Haki, of course, farming, Patrino. I don't know, the pipe is done, the mech is done, we have the Whale of Discord, so when it comes to certain core items, it's all good, but I really have the feeling that the Death Prof Ultimate and the Death Prophet farm is what breaks BBC's neck here. And look at this, there we have the Arcanum Scepter, Eye of the Storm coming out, chipping away that tower. There's the cliff being used, and I don't know, BBC doesn't seem to respond. Now we have a smoke, but the problem is that tower will be down by the time they reach here any fighting point. The only good thing is the Eye of the Storm might be down. Oh, there's the Ravage. It hits on 2 at least, and Blue Banana is getting focused, but the Death Ward doing so much damage, and now Blue Banana just used the ward. Patrino is going already down there. Leroyu with the Ice Blast. He's doing a lot of damage, a lot of bounces going forth and back, but look at all that Voodoo Restoration healing, so they don't really even care about that. Now Solitude just trying to slow them down, but the fact is, like, the bottom line is 2 towers lost, 1 tower lost, and 2 heroes lost. That way around it was correct. But I don't know, they have enough, I think they have enough sustain to keep on going here. Then again, the Exorcism just ran out, which means in this case they can easily still defend. Problem is, Eye of the Storm, soon ready. Solitude here, maybe going on Hava. There is a nice ward, but is there any counter warding gem, anything coming? Nope, there's nothing. Oh, but nice vacuum here. Maybe they're gonna focus on Wii. New Eye of the Storm is already there. The mech has been used, and Hava just still getting quite some damage there. But the problem is, it was shortly silenced there, and I don't know, Hava being stunned here, and Haki. Oh, that was actually some quite nice gush. But look at this cast. This cast could be so nice now. Nice block and Fisher. Haki on the wrong side, but Blue Banana, yeah, he's going down. Really, really down. Now we have Patrino here using his ultimate that slows down Chips. So Chips will definitely die. Maybe with a new cask. Yeah, the new cask is coming. It's bouncing. Look at it go. And it means, yeah, they have to retreat. They only use 2 people, but of course they made a lot of things happening. Look at the tier 3 tower. It took like a third damage. Plus, we had the tier 2 tower and the 2.0 trade. It opens BBC's, of course, options now, as in Roshan. But to be honest, I even think with Roshan is only good for the experience and for the gold, and the experience is not that important anymore anyway, because like all the, I don't know, all the core abilities are out. Lish has the level 2 ultimate, we have here level 2 ultimate, the same goes for Chakir, Patrino, and I don't know, like till 16 is a lot, but Nihis, oh my god, Nihis, nice blocking, 2 of them in, but I don't know. Nihis would be my hero if he jumps in with the Aqua Slam and snatches the Aegis. Like, if that, I would be forever a Nihis fan on his Earthshaker. But unfortunately, he's going back, he doesn't want to risk it because he knows, hey, BBC, they got a pushing lineup. If someone dies here, we need my Fisher, and therefore I can't go in there. So yeah, it's the correct decision, yet I wanted to see that play just because it's good. well, let's see. I don't know. As I said, at 25 minutes, I said we are at a turning point, and to be honest, yeah, it really feels like it, because till now, or like till 25 minutes, Balkan Bears, they were the guys that were pretty much dictating where it goes, this game. They were saying, okay, we push that tower, and Hehe could just respond, but they did the right thing, because they responded with 5 people. It cost them a lot of farm, it cost them a lot of gold, they even they made bad trades and everything like that, but the problem is, like, time prevails, and I said it in the draft, we're at 31 minutes. If this game goes 40, or even longer, 45, 50, like, just by draft, I don't think BBC can get this through. Like, the time of the split push strat, unless there's a huge mistake by Hehe and an awesome counter push, I don't think you can make this happening. That's the biggest problem. But let's see. The game is not over. I'm not calling any side. I'm just saying who is a bit favored in draft and whatnot. BBC, they like this draft. They play it a lot. This is a nice draft as such. But as I said, time is not on their side in my opinion as a caster. But let's see. So far both teams seem to just focus on a bit farm here and there. He takes that opportunity to actually spread out, get some XP, some solo XP on the supports as well, because the supports, they have now a similar level to the BBC heroes, and the BBC heroes as such, they have relatively low level, just because of the fact that they've been sticking around or sticking together all the time. So let's see. I mean, in the end they're working towards the tier 2 top tower. But the problem is, Padrino had to rotate out now. Yeah, he has to use decay and everything just to get the creep wave out. And yeah, Balkan Bears decide to go back. So it's not the tier 2 tower. And that gives, of course, here, even the Witch Dog is is farming now. He has 1000 gold, Staff of Wizardry in his stash, which means he needs exactly 600 gold now to get his Arcanum Scepter together. That's pretty interesting, because, I don't know, Arcanum Scepter, Death Ward, it definitely hurts. It really does hurt. Oh well, I'm just still reading chat because we had such a nice chat before. It looks like he is gonna go top because there's 4 people already. Chips could go through the mid easily, and yep, he has almost his gold together. He's saying like, hey friends, wait for me, look at it go, I got 300 gold here, very soon. There's the cask is flying, and with that, it's not quite enough though. It's not quite enough, he needs one more camp, and we have actually a Arcanum Scepter on that Witch Dog, and that's really hurts. That means the focus of BBC has to be on the Witch Dog, and I'm not talking about focus as in nuking him down. I'm talking about if that Death Ward is coming out, you need to spend at least, for example, the Ice Blast on it, the Chain Frost. Ice Blast. Why am I saying Ice Blast? Of course I mean Chain Frost. Ice Blast was AA. No, but they really have to spend it because they need the mini-stun on it. I mean, he does not have a BKB, so the Ravage is also a nice interrupt. And the other interrupt would, of course, be Crystal Maiden or the Frost Path or Ice Path by Jakiro. So, I don't know. It's really crucial that they interrupt this Death Ward. The problem is in the last fights you saw, they haven't even successfully interrupted that all the time. And now we have a Fisher here. Nice across the river line just to farm a bit more, and he's blinking in, getting even a sentry ward up here, which scouts out that ward here. And I don't know, like I don't think BBC can really hold back and farm here. Like you see the net worth, like the cores, including now even the Darks here, they're taking over the net worth lead, and I don't know, the Tidehunter does not have a carry build as such. He's going for Perseverance, which means we might see actually a Refresher attempt coming out, but I don't know like how fast that one is coming out, because I mean he really has to be good with the first Ravage, and the second one has to be either fast after, has to become fast, or oh maybe we have a go here on Chips, the cast being cast, but he doesn't land his Gush. The Gush has to come. Gush is coming now. He's slowed, and now we have the damage that need. But from the side, they're still kiting. Nice fall stuff and everything. And Hava with a BKB just going through. Solitude pop the BKB as well and try to do as much damage, but Haki going down, but he used the refresher to get the second Ravage off, but no chance. 4 are down, and Chips with the Death Ward doing so much damage. The Aegis now, oh my god, these 2 BKBs on the core heroes of Hehe just made it impossible. Like, the Ravage went into nothing pretty much. We have I don't know, the Death Ward doesn't care about BKBs, for example. Solitude just died because, yeah, I have the Storm and everything was just nagging on him, and yep, we is putting up the angry one, and now we have the cast done, silence, and I mean, there is that enough? No, it should not be enough. There's even a 4-staff out, and still, it should be enough for the tower. We have 9 seconds here on the Eye of the Storm, and then they have a lot of push potential again. They have enough sustain as well. The mech and everything, it should be ready. Yep, mech is used right now. Arcane boots are ready. Now Balkan Bears are slowly coming back to the defense, but this tier 3 tower, I think it is part of the past. Yes, it is history. But now, maybe with the BKBs down, they go for something. But Lish already dying now. There we have the Ravage. They hold Hava in place at the moment. Patrino is trying to get the kill, but at the moment getting kited. Patrino also going down, and in the end, Hava is dying. But now Chips, they pursue Chips here. The Gush, Anchor Smash, they get at least that kill while the Cask is bouncing between all of them. So it's a 2 for 2, and but a tier 3 tower on top of it. So in the end, this is also, like, even this fight is a better trade for Hehe, and you have to, like, take in consideration that this fight, it was without BKBs, and therefore, yeah, like, if that fight would have been taken with the BKBs on Hava or the Death Prophet, I think Balkan Bears would have lost that fight as well. So it's not really looking good. They need an amazing fight, maybe catching Hehe when they try to do the second Roshan, anything like that. Or they need to try maybe going for their push, something. But they have to come up with an idea. Farm definitely won't solve this issue. As long as the BKBs are there, and as long as Hehe has, like, the power to pursue you like this, then it's just not working out. We are 37 minutes in, and each and every minute we're looking at this draft, it's unlikely that Balkan Bears is coming back from this. We have to look at the towers, I say, at the crafts, and look at this, like, about, yeah, this was our pause, the end of the pause, and now, within 10 minutes, pretty much, like, Hehe made a huge leap up to 10k experience advantage after that fight. And for the gold, pretty much the same. Like, in the pause, at the end of the pause, we still had a small advantage for BBC, but with that fight, and this is the second lost fight, plus a tier 3 tower there on top as well, I don't know, 10k, it's growing for Hehe. Now they stick together. They know if they have Exorcism, BKBs, and the Eye of the Storm up, there's nothing they can do, and those are fresh BKB. That's the problem. Fresh BKBs. This one should be 8. Yeah, it is 8, and this one should be 9. Yep. So they have a long duration BKB, and the problem is also the Darkseer getting more and more dangerous. Like, he's going for Shivas most likely. He's having the Blink Dagger initiation. I don't know, it's just not working. Hava bringing himself nicely in position. He is going for, yeah, that tower, and look at the damage. The tower is nothing he can do. And Balkan Bears, they are smoked up, but yeah, they find themselves just smoked in their own base. Nothing they can do. Wee's trying to do something, but now even the smoke should reveal. And I don't know, they're farming BBC's jungle at the moment, and with that, I don't know, they can wait for their ultimates and then go in. But I guess they want to play safe. As I said, with each and every minute, it's getting easier for Hehe, because the farm and the heroes, the draft, is just on their side. Like, BBC has to fight really, really amazingly to win these fights, especially against the BKBs, considering that all their damage is pretty much magical. Like, unless, okay, of course there is still some physical damage. I mean, Titana, for example, does, we have Patrino. Like, if Patrino actually gets some nice stacks with a level 4 decay on, like, multiple heroes, let's say 2 or 3 times, like, then suddenly also Undying hits for a lot. But that is all circumstantial stuff. This is, like, really situational, and you can't really rely on that. Like, you have to have those BKBs popped, you have to kite them back, I guess, and then re-engage. But the problem is they have so many things they can do. So many things. Like, they have Yules, they have slows, they have the casket, they have so many things, fissures, vacuum you back. There's so many things he can do that you definitely don't kite them with the BKBs on, and that's the bad part. Oh, I'm just looking at the chat again, and there's some interesting discussion coming out about push strats whatsoever. But yeah, Roshan is back. It was a really short respawn timer actually, and now I don't know. This ends in a standoff pretty much. Like, Balkan Bears know that Hehe wants this, and to be honest, if Hehe gets this tower I say, this Roshan. How was this? Tactics. Oh, I mean ping. Ping. But yeah, the problem is really, if they get this Roshan, then they have enough to go high ground, and not just one. Not just one tower. The problem is in the mid we already don't have a tier 3 tower left, so it's just a Rex, and a Rex against the Exorcism and Eye of the Storm. They're not gonna last very long, and if Balkan Bears loses a fight around Roshan, they're gonna take a second Rex as well, and then with 2 Rex down, you can't, no, you definitely can't win that game anymore, not with this draft. Like, you have maybe enough counter push against the creeps, but if he is behind a huge empowered creep wave, no way whatsoever. But now we have some Iron Shell stuff here pushing out the creep waves. Of course, this is a double Iron Shell, so it should go fast. Balkan Bears, they find themselves more or less pinned down to their base at the moment, and Roshan is still up. I don't know, maybe is there smoke time? Yes, there is smoke time. And the question is, do they find something? I mean, if they want to go for a frontal fight, or maybe, yeah, this one is into Roshan. It's a smoke into Roshan, so the Exorcism is popped, and look at Roshan's HP. Look at this, all those ghosts. But, there's a smoke on the other side, and there we have it. There is double Ravage. He gets it through before the BKBs. Macropia as well. Blue Banana is really, really low. They have to focus him down, but oh my god, wall, vacuum, everything. 1, 2, 3, 5 down. Everybody alive of Hehe. All they have to do is finish Roshan, and well, actually Roshan was finished, and there Razor picked up the H's. So this is a full team wipe. BBC is losing all 5 of them. Hehe is getting the H's, is getting Roshan. 5 kills. They go into the mid. We have soon Eye of the Storm ready again. 25 seconds, but they don't even need it. With that time, we have to look at the buybacks. There are buybacks available. Unfortunately, on the other side, that's the big problem. We could buy back Solitude as well as Patrino, but those 3 alone, they just won't make it. They just will not defend this push. Those mid-regs are definitely done. I think maybe we're gonna see something coming out if they want to go for more. We have Eye of the Storm coming up now, and now it's being used. Look at the tier 3 tower. It will melt really fast. 2 players are back, the other ones are coming as well, and now we have a nice Fisher here. Knees just trying to stall a bit time, and Hehe, are they actually going out of this? Are they actually going back here? I think, to be honest, with the Eye of Storm still ticking and everything, I think they should have done more, but okay, they don't want to fight. They say like, hey guys, no way, we just go back and it's all good. But now Razor just received his refresher orb by the chicken, and that means now double Eye of the Skadi. Eye of the Skadi, I say. Oh god, Hefla, go home, you're drunk. Exorcism is coming out, and now I think this is the last fight we're gonna see here. There is some damage, return damage coming in, but Haki being stunned, he has no Ravage for Stuffed, and look at this Death Ward already chipping down the Lich. The Lich not having buyback as such. No, he's short the money, and look at all this Patrino. He can't really do anything. Wheeze now and all that. They do a lot of damage, but no BKBs popped yet. But Solitude, look at it. Solitude, you can't really. The Ghost, they're just gonna follow you, as well as Hava doing so much damage. He's in the ice, but Knees disables them, stuns him on the right side, and this is Aquaslam on 2. The Aegis is getting popped, but Patrino not getting the heal through. Solitude bought back, and I don't know, he's dying directly after that. I think we are looking at the GG right now, and yeah, we is calling it. We is calling it GG. Like, I like the draft from what I've seen the first 15 minutes, and it could have worked out if you would have finished this game in the 30-minute mark. The problem is Hehe did the right thing. They were in position, they defended. Yeah, they defended their towers. They did some bad trades at the start, and it looked like BBC is really taking some momentum, but this 5 minutes slow siege at the tier 3 tower bottom, I think there we had like the first small tipping point in the game where BBC tried to go for other towers, but from there on they just didn't find anything as in towers. Like, it just didn't work out. So interesting draft, but yeah, BBC's out and Hehe United, they continue. And if you're a Hehe United fan, you stay here on HeflaTV 1 because the next game will be up in just a second. I have actually no idea who they're gonna play against because I have no idea who won the other game, but I'm gonna find out pretty much soon. So stay tuned, guys, some music, and then we'll be back.